Okay, so today we want to talk about module 5, which is subtotals, pivot tables, and charts. We use these features for data mining, especially the pivot tables and pivot charts. You're already familiar with some of these features. I showed you how to use subtotal when we were talking about group by in Access. If you remember, I showed you that how we can categorize data by one nominal or categorical variable, and then based on that do some calculations, right? But today I want to learn more about those tables and also about pivot tables. Okay, I start with this, and you can find this file inside the asynchronous class. It says the students mode 5 or module 5. I go to this sheet 2, and I have a bunch of data here. It's a sales data. I have the color of the product, the region, and the number of the products that I have sold, and how much we have sold. Me change this to my currency format, so you know that this is money. All right, so as we talked about this before, if you have a nominal variable like this one, these are good candidates for categorizing your data. Of course, you can categorize based on this, but you will get too many categories. It's not really that meaningful. But if you have like a categorical or nominal variables such as color, such as region, it's a good opportunity for you to use these variables for categorization. For example, I want to see that how much we have sold in each of these regions, right? And then we can compare that. We can see if we have do we need to do more marketing, for example, in a specific region if you're not selling enough, right? Or I can categorize by the color and then see that which color is the most popular color based on the how much we have sold of that color, right? But the first thing that we need to do before we are able to use the subtotal is we have to sort the data. So that way Excel can see that how many categories we have within this variable. I'll start with the color, go to this data tab, and I sorted based on color, and I just go with A to Z. I don't care which one comes first. So I have blue, green, and red, and it makes me to see these categories within the data too, right? Now I want to use subtotal, and I want to see that how much we have sold of each of these colors. I go to, again, the data tab, go to this outline, and then go to subtotal, right? Here we should put our nominal variable, the variable that we are categorizing by. The reason why it's showing date is that I click on date and then click on subtotal, but I need to change it. It's color, right? The variable that I sorted was color. That's why I go with color. And then the function I leave it as sum just because I want to see that how much we have sold, right? So sum is a good function, and then the variable that I want to sum up is sales. All right. So usually you have your nominal variable here and the numerical variable here, right? And I say okay. And there you go. I have blue total $600, green total $260, and red total $253. So I can see that my blue product is the most popular one, right? Maybe you can even add like add up the units as well. Like you see that how much you have how many units you have sold of each of these products, right? And you see that I can use this new navigation, let's call it a navigation pane, to, close some of them. Let's say I just want to see the blue ones. And if you have like a lot of records, this is very helpful. You can expand whichever you want. And then in this case, I just want to see the blue, for example. And I can see that how much I've sold of each of them. Right. So this is about subtotals.